Welcome, fans. Thanks for joining us for this Friday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. Moments away, it'll be the Philadelphia 76ers going up against the Los Angeles Lakers. I'm Kevin Harlan, alongside Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony. David Aldridge joins us from the sideline. D.A., take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Last season, some people called on Joel Embiid to be more aggressive. The process accepted that with humility, saying, I want to be great, and it's only right for people to expect me to drop 35 a night. At the same time, he said, I'm not a selfish player. If the defense double teams me, it's about making the right play. Kevin?
David, he is showing that shirt for that report. Here are the starters for Los Angeles. LeBron and the incredible forward pair. Green is out there with lights out, and it's Howard in at the 5 spot. And for the 76ers, Harris at small forward, Horford at the 4. Then it's Joel Embiid. Then there's Matisse Thybulle, and it's Neto in at the point. Well, great fans and players alike are excited for tonight. This is just not another game on the schedule.
Clash of the Titans in this one. This will be a great test for both teams.
Tip-off goes to the Lakers. Here's out. Turned in an outstanding game against Brooklyn. And the wide-open shot from Green. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Neto with the ball. Bring it up for the 76ers. Now, here's Thybulle. Guarded by Green. And here's Neto outside. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. Here's the Lakers with the ball. The first they're seeing of Philadelphia this year.
And really, this is a team that expects to beat everyone when they step on the floor, but they were only able to split the series last year.
And you look at how they match up. Certainly you could see them losing, but you would still expect them to come away with 2 wins.
And so the Los Angeles Lakers get the first points of the ballgame. Neto can't get it to go. Here's Olsen. Doesn't go for him. And it's Philadelphia the other way. This game coming on the heels of a win against Toronto.
And you got to love a team that can maintain its composure on the road. Take good shots and knock them down with confidence.
Well, efficiency is critical, and I love how they ran their offense and got quality shots out of their sets.
Lakers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Green passes to Olsen. Here's LeBron, guarded by Harris, over Harris, and off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
So demoralizing and a helpless feeling for a defender to be that tight on LeBron and still not be able to stop it.
Thybulle, the pass to Embiid. Now, here's Thybulle, guarded by Green.
They are 0 for the game thus far. 0 of 4 here, still looking for their first make.
James, the pass to Howard. Up high to the alley-oop.
Great reach that time by Howard. He went way upstairs to throw that one. They can pretty much get any pass that's around the goal.
Here's Neto. He's covered by Olsen. Neto surveying the floor. Pass to Horford. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Embiid finds Horford. Hits it from three-point range.
Took a little time, but they get one to go. Maybe they're warmed up now.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Now the pass to Howard. Feeds it to James from 18 feet away. Good, and it's Green getting up the assist. James has got his second bucket of the night.
James is really a clever player. I mean, he uses trickery as much as he does brute force, proving to be one step ahead of them there.
Now here is Harris. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. Thybulle kicks to Horford. Clock at 4. It's stolen by Davis. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way.
You know, with AD's improved awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Passes to Harris. The shot, no good. LeBron with some nice D. For three. Offensive rebound. Howard uses the glass to finish the layup.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
Thibault kicks to Horford. Back to Thibault. And here is Howard. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Nets in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but his shot blocking was a factor as well. 3 on the game, just a major presence on the D.
The 76ers trail by 12. Pass to Embiid. Here's Neto. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Back to Embiid. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him. I like their focus coming in. Terrific execution so far.
And, you know, it's an all-out effort they've come in with. Very aggressive offense so far.
And Philadelphia decides to take their first timeout right here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with his play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism. And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Here's Neto. And Davis sends it back.
Davis's anticipation and timing, so good at the defensive end. This guy is a shot blocking machine.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
And don't leave out the coaching staff here now. I mean, their game plan has been perfect.
Neto finds Embiid. Back to Neto. The middle. And the dunk by Embiid.
Boy, Joel Embiid with the throwdown. Athletic, 7 feet tall, one of the best dunkers in the league.
Here's James. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
You know, the defense has really been kept off balance because of the outstanding passes. 4 straight field goals have been made off an assist.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 5 on the clock. Here's Thibault. And it comes to the front of the rim.
Well, he has not been sharp this period. Seems to be a little flustered out there, too.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Embiid, the pass to Harris. Jacks up a 3. The Lakers with the rebound. Howard's got 4 rebounds in this game. To the inside. Davis with the bucket. Davis has got 9.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Purposeful passing it is, partner. Their last 10 points have all come off assists.
Neto, the pass to Thibault. On the wing, Harris. 5 to shoot. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
And Tobias Harris, a crusader for a cause that isn't talked about too much. He has a huge concern about sleep deprivation and the effects it has on athletes.
Yeah, you know what, Greg? While it's not talked about a lot, it is gaining ground in all kinds of circles, particularly in the world of sports, the whole sleep deprivation idea. And Harris is a guy who's conscientious and thoughtful. I love the fact that he's bringing this to his teammates' attention because it's critical. And he's certainly passionate about it. We'll see how much wind gets with him speaking up on it.
The 76ers trail by 1. Richardson kicks to Robinson. Dishes it to Embiid. And they double up Embiid. Back to Robinson. High arcing shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee. The 76ers have been successful on 3 of their 4 free throw attempts up to this point.
And as a unit, they're shooting 78% from the line. That's a solid number to work with on the season.
And that's a little better than they did last year from the free line.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Lakers. Richardson with the double team. Kuzma passes to Olsen. And it's McGee atop the key. Here's Caldwell Pope again, Los Angeles.
You can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
So here's Burks following the basket by Kentavious Caldwell Pope. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, you know he wants that one back. I mean, more often than not, he'll sink that mid-range jumper. You know, using his size advantage there to rip down that board in traffic.
Richardson outside. Kicks to Embiid. Pass to Robinson. Shoots the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Richardson with the double team. Caldwell Pope.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
And, you know, that involves pounding it inside, getting as many points as you can right at the rim. That demoralizes a team.
Richardson dishes to Robinson. Harris outside. Embiid against Kuzma. Poked loose and stolen by Howard. Wilson rips down the breakaway slam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
That is the perfect fast break, guys. Getting a hoop before defense can get set.
Now here's Richardson. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kuzma against Robinson. McGee with the block.
Yeah, if you had to pick top priority for McGee, I think that's it. Contest shots, block shots, get in the air, use that length to deny shots at the rim.
And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Lakers.
Great hustle defensively through the first half, contesting everything and racking up the block shots.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the mobile 1 block.
And guys, that's about as good a defensive play as you'll see. Instant reaction to get a hand to the shot.
And Philadelphia making a change. Korkmaz is checked in. The Lakers also with a sub. Markieff Morris is checked in for Dwight Howard. So here's Burks following the basket by JaVale McGee. And there's the pass to Richardson. Will it go? Basket good.
Boy, Rick has a lot of toughness. Remember, this is a guy who earned his spot in the NBA. Nothing has come easy for him.
With the fadeaway. No good from Olsen.
And being that close to the hoop, I thought he had enough room to finish that one.
Here's Korkmaz, guarded by Kuzma, and stolen by Kuzma. Here's Olsen, and another 3 for the Lakers.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've cleared the better team.
Now, here's Burks. A 14-point game for him in the win against the Raptors in Toronto. That shot, no good. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
On the wing, Harris. 27 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Richardson, good.
Well, how about Richardson with the nice touch on the floor? This is not an easy shot, folks. and he did it with confidence there.
No good from Olsen.
Boy, he really bungled that finish.
Last game for the Lakers, they picked up the W against the Nets.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
Yeah, you know, the defense had no answer for him. To do that kind of damage on the road, impressive.
Straight power, homie. I mean, he ripped it down with both hands.
Absolutely a resounding dunk.
Yeah, for sure. That was a take no chances, take no prisoners slam right there, guys.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. And we spoke to Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you want to make an impact and, you know, share your story with everybody. And so he kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And guys, the Lakers are pretty much in control here.
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, you know, I agree. No warm-up needed. They came in on fire and have already built a nice lead.
Taking a look at Los Angeles, they've got Avery Bradley. JaVale McGee is out there with Morris. Then there's Kyle Kuzma. And it's Olsen in at the point guard. And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey guys, lights out in their last game against the Nets was a man on a mission. He had 44 points and seemed to pick apart the defense all night with a ton of assists. It's rare to see any player put up numbers like that. It's likely a game he'll always remember. Kevin?
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
For sure, and draws so much defensive attention that it opens up opportunities for others.
Here's Olsen, and another three for the Lakers.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Richardson the bounce pass. Embiid trying to break loose. That's good from Harris on the assist by Richardson.
A real comfort zone for Harris. I mean, he's looking to score often from this area.
Olsen. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
On the wing, Harris. Passes it to Melton. No good from 11 feet.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
It's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And it's lights out with the foul. That's his first foul. Al Horford is checked in for Harris. Davis is. Here's Neto. James covering. Horford the pass to Neto. Pass to Burks. Left side, Horford. Harris trying to get free. McGee with the block. And here comes the break. James, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
Neto can't get it to go.
He's been an absolute non-factor. Zero factor this game. Just a horrible performance from him.
And although it seems like KCP will never be a huge factor, on offense, he can still give you valuable points and also that spacing he can provide out on the floor.
Yeah, I agree with you there, and it's a valuable tool kit that he has because he can provide some playmaking and shot making and spacing of the floor. And he's also become more efficient as an offensive player. But he does know and recognize that strength is at the defensive end, his athleticism, mobility, and versatility. And offense is tertiary to his contributions.
Here's Davis. Count that one. Davis has got 4 points in the quarter.
And he's the main reason they have the lead right now. He's been perfect from the field, literally.
Here's Neto. No points in the game yet for him. Harris finds Burks. Launches three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Floats it up for Davis and finished off by Davis.
Well, not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
1:11 left in the first half of the game.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Neto with the bucket.
Boy, that was a sweet-looking teardrop. There's very little defense for that.
On the wing, James. Pass to Olsen. James against Burks. James, the pass to Olsen. Just 5 to shoot. And the slam dunk by McGee.
You know, all McGee needs, guys, is good positioning. Once he has that, dunking the ball is elementary.
And it's the 76ers with the ball. Pass to Robinson. Outside Horford. He kicks to Robinson. 5 to shoot. Over Caldwell Pope. And Robinson that time on the assist by Horford. Robinson's got 7.
You know, Horford is really good and selective at when he needs to be aggressive and when he needs to move the ball.
Here's LeBron. And they call the foul. So he's got the and one chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Lakers shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw right here.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
You look at LeBron James, he's truly a remarkable one. And every season he seems to add something else to his game. It's been fun watching him, and I'm not sure how much longer we're going to see him at this level.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. What can you say, LeBron James? What an impressive effort today.
In that first half, he was a hot knife, and the defense was butter. Sliced right through them.
Well, you know what, guys? My question is this. Who's he going to posterize in this half? You know, we've already gotten a number of filthy dunks out of him.
The talented combo up front, Horford and Embiid. There's Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Neto in at the 1. And that's the group for Brett Brown as we begin the second half. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
And there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality, they got to fill some roles, right? And, you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smoother who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are 3 names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. Here's Olsen. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. Embiid's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Harris kicks to Neto. Passes it to Embiid. Knocks it loose. Excellent D that time there from McGee.
They've shown some strength in paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Guys, that's putting it. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect them, so good idea to take the 3 in transition.
Nato, and Davis sends it back. And it's the Lakers on the break. Floats it up for James. Hammers the alley-oop through.
When the lob is in the right spot for him, LeBron is never going to miss a chance to do something special throwing it down.
Neto, the pass to Horford. Here's Neto, defended by Olsen. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defense performance.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Here's Embiid.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second half. Seems like they left that offense in the locker room. And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Thull. He's guarded closely.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then, because his shot making is not happening right now.
Talk about execution on the offensive end. They're leaving nothing on the table right now.
Yep, they're starting to stretch this lead out. Too much offense to keep pace with.
Here's Neto. The 76ers again can't hit it.
You know what? He's just cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Each trip down becoming more important.
And you need to string some successful offensive possessions together and play tough D.
Thibault. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. Thibault's got his first points of the night.
You have to love the unselfishness on display there. Excellent passing.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, rev, gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
And it's Neto with the ball, bring it up for Philadelphia. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell. Sure.
Harris up top, covered by Bron. Harris dishes to Embiid. 6 on the shot clock. Thibault with the ball. Working on Green. Lakers have gone 7 of 9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm, and you can see how they're finishing their plays.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Pass to Thibault. Harris against LeBron. Harris passes to Embiid. Here's Neto. Takes a 3. And James pulls down.
It has not been his game so far. I mean, he's trying his best, giving great effort, but little has gone his way.
Good on the three-point shot. 31 points for lights out.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
Embiid finds Harris.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
And what? That tells story in a lot of games, guys, and here you go. It's telling the story tonight, too.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You play physicality in the paint.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up In a preseason game, we played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. And fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
Here's Olsen, and he makes good on the layup. Out's got 12 points now in the quarter.
Wow, unconscious has he been. They're riding that hot hand.
Harris outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And that efficiency, as you know, so critical when you're looking to overcome a deficit. You got to be close to perfect and can't waste scoring opportunities.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Attacking in transition, the most consistent way to generate easy looks.
Yep, exactly. And if there's any opportunity for early off, you've got to push it and push it every time.
Pass to Korkmaz. Now here's Richardson. He has 7. Harris kicks to Korkmaz. Good ball movement here by 70s. They get it back. Los Angeles has gotten the 3-ball working for them in the second half. They've hit 3 out of 3 shots from long range.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage. That
the pass to Harris. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Yeah, you know, you can't get overly physical with Harris because
Neto finds Thibault. Back to Neto. Here's Melton, guarded by Bradley. Thibault the bounce pass. Here's Melton, guarded by Bradley. Count the basket.
And you can see the defense broke down there, allowed him to get all the way to the hoop.
The Lakers have gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. So for the Lakers right now, they've got Deion Waiters, Jared Dudley out there with Anthony Davis. Then there's lights out, and it's Bradley in at the shooting guard position. Here's Neto. Passes it to Thibault. Harris outside. 5 on the clock, and the dunk by Embiid.
the pick and roll comes fairly easily to Embiid, taking what the defense gives him. He's a pretty intelligent baller.
Here's Olsen. Rebound by the 76ers. Here's Harris. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Harris has got 16 points here in the second half. Olsen passes to Davis. Oh!
You know, that's one that stayed with us for a while. I mean, Davis, one of those guys that can really electrify a crowd, no matter what building he's in.
Thibault with the ball. Pass to Pell. Back to Thibault. Knocked loose. And now it's Waiters running. He can go all the way. And Waiters with the jam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
What, you mean the throwdown at the end? I'll tell you what, fellas, I mean, the highlight shows are going to pain them even more.
And what's your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles?
You know, block shots, guys, a clear indicator on that sheet of their excellent defense. I mean, leaving them no room to get off any shots.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Korkmaz checked in for Philadelphia.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Smith's shot is good.
And the D really on its heels on that possession, didn't know what to do.
Here's Olsen. An easy 2 points on the layup. Lights Out's got 4 points in the quarter.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping to maintain that lead.
Pass to Korkmaz. Here's Melton. He's covered by Olsen. With the teardrop, and he lays it up and in.
And it's all about release when you shoot the floater.
Los Angeles has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Olsen passes to Davis. That one drops for him. Davis has got 25 points in the game.
When Davis gets going like this, there's no way you can stop him, giving you his entire package right now.
Smith in the post. He's guarded by Waiters. Nice shot by Smith.
And, you know, coaches will take possessions like that all day long. Phenomenal use of the screen there.
To the wing right side. And Dudley kicks to Waiters. Here's Olsen. Drills the three-pointer. Lights Out's got 40 points.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
And the pass to O'Quinn. Here's Melton. Pulls up. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Los Angeles has gone 4-7 with the long ball here in the fourth quarter. Wasted no time on that one. Lights Out's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Lakers. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. And Los Angeles guys shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively.
And how about the communication between teammates on that alley-oop?
And that's what you need to pull that thing off.
Boy, both ends of that play, guys, were fantastic.
Now O'Quinn. Here's Melton. Can they get it? It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Pass to Olsen. There's the triple. And another 3 for the Lakers.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
Boy, it's been a three-point barrage. They came out gunning and have not stopped.
Here's Melton. Excellent D there from Waiters.
Boy, you can see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
Guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their play to get a good shot.
Greg, as a young player, one of your mentors was Patrick. How valuable was that to have that kind of guy tutoring you, mentoring you as you were just getting in the NBA?
I tell you, he was the consummate professional and really an incredible leader by example. This guy spent infinite amount of hours in the gym in the offseason honing his craft, first on the floor, last to leave it throughout his professional career. And that's something he had in common with all the truly greats who've ever played the game.
Wow. And it's Davis finishing it off.
How about the leaping ability of Davis? Easily gets off the ground to throw it down. And he's a quick jumper and decision maker.
Philadelphia shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. Pass to O'Quinn. Here's Melton, guarded by Olsen. 1:32 left here in the fourth quarter. Shot clock at 5. Smith kicks to Korkmaz. A three-pointer off the mark.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Lakers.
And this was one that never really was in doubt, I thought, an all-around dominant performance. And you kind of thought that maybe even going into the game.
Yeah, there was a sense of that, and man, they just pretty much blew them right out of the water. A clinic was put on display here today.
And so checking out for these guys tonight will mark win number 37 for them on the year.
And take the first game of the season series, a team they'll only see twice Certainly happy to start it off with a win.
And that next meeting will be their second and final game of the season series, being in opposite conferences. So you bet nobody wants to get swept even in a 2-game season series. I think the next game will be hotly contested.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominating he had. What a night tonight it was for Lights Out.
Boy, the way he orchestrated the pace was impressive. I mean, moved the ball around, made good things happen with the pass. Well done.
Up and in on the layup.
Worked that one inside nicely.
There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. And finished off by Davis.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback? Diminished.
Melton passes to Smith. Less time, so Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what, and they got it done.
Pass to Smith. And the basket is good.
No defensive pressure at all. I mean, that's not going to get it done against him.
Here's Olsen. Count it.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
You know, that's exactly their plan in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect a road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. So long and good night, everyone.